Are you struggling with infertility and experiencing emotions of jealousy and envy? Then this video is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Maro Salerno, functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner of reclaimoptimalhealth.com, where I help couples just like you resolve their infertility and get back to creating those families you deeply desire. And I do that by utilizing a functional approach. I utilize functional lab tests, so things like stool testing, yes, stool testing, urine and saliva testing, hair samples, so that I can get a good look at your overall health, which influences your fertility. So we're able to really do a full investigation between what's going on in the science of your body, as well as my rich relationship with you, and seeing what emotions, what mental traumas, and what is going on with you spiritually, and reducing and eliminating as many of those stressors as possible, because we know that chronic stress and inflammation is the #1 cause of infertility. So I highly recommend that you sign up for a qualifying call, and you can find that in the link down below. Just one more little thing, if you can click on the subscribe link down below so that you get notifications every week when I post fertility boosting videos. Okay, so likely if you are feeling these emotions of jealousy and envy, then probably your life has become pretty small and narrow. And what I'm referring to with that is your relationships with friends and family has probably become small, or maybe you don't have relationships with any of them any longer. And the reason is because what you yearn to do so badly, which is to have a baby, you can't right now. And so your self-worth is so based on that you end up projecting and blaming and shying away from everyone else because of the emotions, because the emotions make you feel so uncomfortable, which is completely understandable. It is completely understandable that you are experiencing jealousy and envy and whatever other negative emotions that are eating away at you as you're experiencing infertility. Now, you're probably getting triggered by things like an invitation to a baby shower, or going to a baby shower, or a pregnancy announcement, or seeing a mother pushing a stroller, or seeing children, or maybe all but unintentional, a friend maybe says some kind of fertility comment. And all of these are big triggers that you are only able to see through an infertility lens because you're so deeply involved in it, and it's your whole world, and you've let it take over your whole world, that your whole self-worth is based on it. So when those triggers happen, you feel all these nasty feelings of jealousy and envy, and you just can't help it because you want it so bad and you can't have it and everybody else has it, and why can't you have it? And so instead of feeling uncomfortable when you get around all these triggers, you just avoid them altogether, right? Well, again, you have every right to feel what you feel, and I think you would agree, you don't want infertility taking over your entire life and allowing those emotions to take over your entire life and eat you alive. So today I want to give you some tools and talk through some of the things that you might be experiencing and how you can navigate them. So I hope you find this helpful. All right, so let's start out with #1, which is to share and be open with others. So if you haven't already shared with friends and family that you and your partner are experiencing infertility, this might be a really good time. And the reason is because we actually protect infertility when we keep it a secret. And that protection also protects all the emotions that feed it, the negative emotions like jealousy, like envy, right? Because it's something we can't have. So what do we have? We have this little secret that we hold on to and we protect. And so we give it all this energy, and we give it all of our energy, and we give it all of our life. So when we end up telling friends and family that we are experiencing fertility, we free up all this energy that we were protecting and keeping secret about. So it can be extremely powerful and very liberating when you actually share it, because you disempower the infertility and the jealousy and envy. Now, you might try sharing it with friends and family through a letter via email. So you might send this letter to the closest friends and family that you have in your social network that are important to you. And you just share with them, hey, me and my partner are experiencing infertility, and whatever else that's important for you to share with them that you want them to know. And then let them know, like, look, I'm not proud of these emotions. This doesn't feel good that I feel jealousy and envy when I'm around you or I'm around kids or whatever it is. I don't want to be this way, but I'm just human and this is what I'm experiencing. And I would love your help in helping me along my journey so that hopefully I can grow as a human being as I'm going through infertility, so that I can manage my emotions hopefully a little bit better. Because I want to keep you close to me and close in my life. And so then you're going to go ahead and list off things like, I don't want to talk about all the details that are going on in our IVF journey. Like, I'll offer up those details whenever I'm ready. Or I don't want to explain the definitions of all the different things that go on in infertility treatments. Or can't really be talking about children, or I need to leave a party early before kids open presents, because these are all triggers for you. And so if you can be really clear about what your boundaries are, then everyone will know, and people just want to know what to do, because we're going to talk about this in a moment, but people really do just love you and they want to help and they want to be there for you. So really disempowering the infertility by sharing and offering up and being really clear about what your boundaries are is extremely empowering in your journey. Okay, so number 2 is giving people the benefit of the doubt that they love you. They have your best interest in mind, and really they care about you. And if you can have that lens of knowing that people really do love you versus seeing it through your infertility pain lens, then you're going to be able to free up some of that triggering that happens for you. Or if you do get triggered by it, you can step back for a moment, take a deep breath, and say, hey, do I know that this person has my best interest in mind? And it's probably a resounding yes. And then, does this person think I'm just not able to have a baby? Like, that's all they think about me, or that I just am completely incapable of having a baby? And you're probably going to say, no, that's not what they think about you. They love you. They have memories with you. They have experiences with you. They've seen you do all kinds of things. And remind yourself of compliments that they've given you over the years. I'm sure they have, because they love you and they know you and they want to see the best for you. So remember, give people the benefit of the doubt. Number 3 is where attention goes, energy flows, right? So if you've got tunnel vision and all you can see is all the pregnant women and the children and the super duper happy couples, and how you don't have any of that, then that's what you're going to get. That is where your focus is, and that's all you're going to see. So instead, putting your attention on all the joy and all the beautiful things that you have in your life, celebrating those, experiencing those, cultivating those, and allowing your focal point to be there rather than on infertility. And I know you're probably thinking like, oh, but I've got to eat well for my fertility. You've got to eat well anyway, right? So instead of focusing on being this infertility journey, let it be life. Let it be life, and focus on all that joy and all that beauty and all that bounty. One of the most powerful exercises for really shifting your tunnel vision and really experiencing more empathy and compassion is stepping into the shoes of other people's pain. Okay, because you've got this infertility pain going through you, and that's all you can see. So seeing if you can move yourself out of that and step into the story, into the pain of other people. Think of the cancer that someone died from, and the the partner that they left behind and what they've had to go through because of that, or the tragic car accident that left your friend paralyzed, or whatever it is. Everyone has experienced trauma in their life, everyone. And whatever that trauma is going to be a great tool for you to step outside your box and see the human experience. And that disempowers your infertility and gets you out of that mode of jealousy and envy and being triggered with those emotions constantly. So it's a great way to disempower it. Now, I know the infertility journey really sucks and it's a huge struggle, and it is a human experience that you get to grow from. You get to learn how to manage your emotions, which are going to be tools you get to use for the rest of your life. And so if you can shift your perspective and shift your lens, you're going to be more empowered by this experience than being disadvantaged by it. I can't stress that enough. So I actually have a guide down below that you can click on, and it's free, where I actually talk about how stress is the #1 cause of infertility. And in it, I actually have a meditation that focuses on releasing negative emotions and your experiences with them, accepting them, noticing them, and breathing through them. Because what we know about emotions is that they're ever changing. You're gonna move through it. Sometimes you just need time and you need some tools to help support you through the journey. So you can find that in the guide down below. And again, if you're ready to have your baby, I highly recommend that you sign up with me for a qualifying call so that you can get pregnant naturally, so that you're more prepared for your IVF, and that you can have your baby. So I hope this was helpful for you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.